In this episode, we're going to talk about how you can personalize your cold emails so you actually get responses and meetings. So if you remember in previous episodes, we talked about how to write a highly effective cold email. So you have three variables, three components. You have the research, you have the relevance, and you have the request. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on the research right now. You need to personalize, you need to do a lot of research, but then if you're sending cold emails to 1,000 people, 2,000 people over a short period of time, how do you systematize the research? How do you make it a process that actually makes you a lot more effective? So I'm going to share with you the process we use in-house. Feel free to get back to us, team at Katallyze.io. If you have any kind of feedback, happy to hear that. But we like to think about research from three different angles. So the first level of research, we consider it as a basic research. It's really basic as in what's the title of the person I'm reaching out to, what's the city, what's the company, how long have they been in a corporation, how long have they been doing what they do, and so on and so on. So this basic form of research actually answers the question, who is the lead? So I'm going to write it here, who's the lead? Now, this is really basic because anyone can, build a list and give you that data, but you don't want to stop there if you want to add value. Think about this axis. The higher up you move, the more value you can actually add, but then it takes a lot more time as well. So the basic actually doesn't take a lot of time. It's easy, it's straightforward, but the impact we found is really low. So you want to move up, and when you want to move up, you want to think about the second thing, which I like to call context. So what is the context? The context means, what did you notice? What did you notice? So I'm going to give you an example. So let's say I am a facility manager for a manufacturing company, and you want to sell me something regarding solar energy. I have a platform, a tech platform for that. What did you notice? So let's say Iowa recently passed a regulation that allows farmers to get tax breaks when they go for wind energy or any form of solar energy. So that is something that you've noticed. That is a great context, because you know that for me as a facility manager, I'm actually in that location. I'm actually going for that market. So it's super contextual, and it's going to add a lot of value to me. So this is one thing that you want to think about when you are thinking of how you personalize. Now, when you move a little bit higher, so this is actually contextual. I'm going to put the contextual there. So the final thing as you move higher up is deductive. Deductive, yeah. So what did you notice? And deductive answers the question, why does it matter? All right, so you notice that Iowa has some new regulations that gives a lot of companies tax breaks. So why is it important to me? Why it matters? And it matters because you can actually save some money on your energy bills. You can actually write it off as a tax benefit. It really matters. I mean, I can save something on my bottom line, and that is really how you do the research. Now, assuming you have 100 people and you want to research using this framework, it really helps you systematize, because you can actually just have 3 columns in a Google sheet, 3 columns where you have the basic data, you have the contextual and the deductive, and you can write a sentence for all of them. And when you're sending using any email tool or whichever outbound platform you use, you can just insert the fields, and systematically your emails will be personalized at scale. So each and every single email will be personalized for 1,000 people you're reaching out to, or 2,000, whichever number you're actually targeting. So that's how we do it in-house. Value, time, it takes a lot more as you move higher up. Let me know what's working for you. How do you personalize at scale? Remember that we're doing a lot more of these videos. It's exciting for us. So remember to subscribe and let us know how we can help you with getting more qualified leads or qualified conversation. We're happy to do that. Email me personally, email the team at Katallyze.io, and see you in the next episode.